We're the Trillionaires, man. What it do with y'all? Welcome back to another video, man. And look, this video topic it is I'm gonna talk to y'all about. I'm just gonna tell you what it is, man. This is gonna be my last video topic it is I'm gonna talk about when it comes to this topic. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, basically it's gonna be, you know, title of this video is gonna be called, I'm gonna say the title 2 times, but the title of this video is gonna be called Sexual Transmutation is the First Step to Success out in this bitch. So therefore we're gonna be talking about NoFap, and like I said, man, I'm done talking about NoFap on this damn channel. So, you know, this is gonna be my last NoFap video. If I do ever make a NoFap video again, hold up. Damn seatbelt alarm. Hold up. I'll be back. If I do make a NoFap content again or some shit like that, it'll be called The Sixth Sense. But you know, I gotta read that book again on Think and Grow Rich. It's not gonna be called Sexual Transmutation or NoFap. But anyways, man, so title of this video is gonna be called Sexual Transmutation or Sexual Energy is your first step to becoming successful. Now let me explain. Look, G, I always talk about, you know, the N-word that rhymes with MoFap, and like I said, I'm no longer talking about that shit. But you know, it is very important in life, and it's a reason as to why I'm doing challenges. It's a reason as to why I'm very dedicated to doing it. It's a reason as to why I always used to talk about it on my Word of Visionaries and this channel right here, Word of Trillionaires, because I realized that your sexual energy plays a huge role when it comes to you just being successful in life. Your sexual energy is the strongest energy force it is that you got. So, you know, basically, you know, we need energy. Look, man, how can I describe this? I'm just gonna tell you what it is, man. When you're playing with yourself every damn day, because I'm telling you, this is what majority of people do. Every single day, people are just constantly if you're a man, you're beating off, and if you're a female, you're just constantly playing with yourself. Every single day, if not every single day, probably like every 3 days, because the max a person can go is 3 days max. I'm telling you what it is, man. But you know, so here you go. You know, you're just doing this on a daily basis, and basically, you know, then you be asking yourself like, why don't I have no energy? Or you be asking yourself like, you know, why do I feel depressed? Why do I feel lazy? It's a reason as to why you feel like that, because you're doing shit that's gonna make your ass lazy. And yes, I know a whole lot of individuals don't believe that, you know, your sexual energy doesn't coincide with you feeling depression, anxiety, and all of that. But you got to think about it. Your sexual energy is the strongest energy force it is that you got. So when it's the strongest, you think it's not going to dictate other areas of your life? I'm telling you what it is. Yes, the fuck it is. It's going to dictate other areas in your life, because I'm telling you right now, every time when I get high up on the days on the N-word that rhymes with MoFap, fuck, I'm gonna just say it, NoFap. Every single time when I get high up on the days, man, I'm telling you what it is. When I get high up on the days, my anxiety fades away. You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid to talk to women. I'm very ambitious, very determined, disciplined, motivated, all that shit. I'm telling you what it is. But, you know, the reason for it being is because I'm gonna say it again, your sexual energy is the strongest energy force it is that you got. So when you're not doing that every single day, then guess what? You're gonna be motivated to get things done. I'm telling you what it is. And like I said, why do you think, man, why do you think digital lust is being promoted left and right? Look, G, to all these females out here, I'ma just say it for the one time. This is no disrespect, but I'm sorry. To y'all bitches, I'm telling you what it is, man. Hey, look, man, sorry if you take offense to that, but I'm just gonna tell you the game. Y'all are really messing up men's brain out here. And then here y'all go, y'all be saying, why I can't find a good man? Why men only think about sex? What do you think that's for? Here you go. You might be one of the individuals. See, what I think that's happening is, what's happening is, right, you're doing it for attention. You're showing your body for attention, right? Because you want these men to give you attention and shit like that. And then when they give you attention, when it's not the attention it is that you want, like, what makes you think a man is going to look at you in a wifey type of way when you're just showing, you're showing your bra, you're showing your panties, you got on some lingerie. What makes you think a man is going to take you seriously out in this bitch? And on top of that, I'm really going to give y'all some game right quick and wake y'all females up. Yeah, you might get us for like that duration of a TikTok clip. Here you go. You might whatever it is that you showing, right? I got a foot fetish out in this bitch, so sometimes y'all be showing y'all feet. But other than that though, here you go. You probably showing your body. You showing yourself looking good. I'm here to tell you right now, when that TikTok clip is over on some shit, we are no longer thinking about your ass. We on to the next one. So a point I'm trying to get across is, yeah, you might get us for like 5 to 10 seconds. I'm telling you what it is. The world does not revolve around you. We will no longer be thinking about you throughout the whole day. I really think that's what y'all females be thinking, like, well, these men think about me for the whole remainder of the day. No, the fuck we are not. We see another hot woman when we're going to go to that one. I'm just giving y'all the truth. The world doesn't revolve around you. I'm telling you what it is. Y'all be seeking attention and shit like that. What y'all need to start seeking, y'all need to start seeking how to motherfucking make y'all presence unforgettable. Because I'm telling you right now, you ain't the only female that's showing yourself off, buddy. I'm telling you what it is. But, the point I'm trying to get across why I brought that up is simply because y'all are part of the problem. Y'all are the reason as to why men are becoming weak in this day and age. Men don't have no sexual energy. And when men don't have no sexual energy, they ain't going to get anything done. And on top of that, they're going to be in a creepy ass state of mind. I'm telling you what, this is why you attract a whole lot of creep men, buddy. I'm telling you the game. Y'all don't think about that though. But reason, look, man, point I'm trying to get across in this video though, man. Point I'm trying to get across in this video, your sexual energy is going to be your first step to becoming successful. I'm telling you what it is. And the reason for it being is because you need to have some form of energy inside of you to get things done. You got to think about it. Like, I'm telling you what it is. Every single time when I'm in the process of beating off and shit like that, I don't feel like doing anything. And it's not even me feeling like doing anything. I don't even feel worthy of doing shit. Excuse me. I'm telling you what it is. I don't even feel, here I go. I'm in the process of beating off from day to day, day in and day out, day in and day. I'm in the process of doing that shit, right? Motherfucker, I won't even feel worthy enough to have a whole lot of money. I'm telling you what it is. On top of that, I wouldn't even feel worthy enough, right? I wouldn't even feel worthy enough of even talking to beautiful women. I'm telling you what it is. It's a whole lot of things you wouldn't even feel worthy about. But that's what happens though. You're not going to feel worthy and you're not going to have the motivation to get things done. Whereas if you start to get on no fat, right? What's going to happen is, let's say you got a business it is that you want to do, right? Here you go. You got a business it is that you want to start taking a part of, right? And so basically what's going to happen is, let's say you get high up on the days of semen retention, no fat, whatever you want to call it. When you get high up on the days of doing that, right, what's going to happen is you're going to start taking action to doing your businesses. And that's all it is. Because I'm telling you right now, there is no way on God's green earth you cannot be successful when you're doing no fat, my G. You're gonna have to end up successful. I'm telling you what it is, and both men and women can do no fap. You're gonna have to be successful when doing no fap. That's why every single time when I relapse and shit like that, I get disappointed in myself simply because it's like, motherfucker, I ain't trying to do that lame ass, sucker ass, boring ass, stupid ass, fuck ass, boring, look unattractive ass shit. I'm telling you what it is. I'm not trying to do that. But it's not even just with that. It's just like it'll mess you up every single time you release, my G, and it's not to the real thing. I'm chewing on some gum about the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, man, every single time you about to motherfucking release to some digital ass shit, it's going to delay you. Every time. You're going to get delayed. You're going to get delayed in trying to get some real women. You're going to get delayed in trying to motherfucking get things done. You're going to get delayed in trying to start your own business, start working out. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get delayed doing a whole lot of shit. This is what happens though. That's why I don't like to do that shit. It puts you back. Wait, and I'm telling you, man, the most valuable thing it is that we got is time. We don't think about when we are just living and shit like that. We don't think about how important. We don't think about how powerful time is. The only time we're gonna the irony, but the only time we're going to realize how much time is important on some shit. The only time we're gonna realize that is when we're about to meet the woo. I'm telling you what it is. And then when we about to meet the woo, right? Now we gonna feel the regret. Now we gonna say, damn, I wish I would have had the time to do what it is that I wanted to do. No, motherfucker, you did have all the time. But what happened was you didn't use that time to your advantage. And you want to know why? Simply because that's the game. The game is for you to waste a whole lot of time in this bitch. It could be whether you get caught up in your addictions. It could be whether you get caught up in motherfucking, like, what's some other shit, a job. It could be a whole lot of shit as to how you could delay your time. And I'm telling you what it is. I'm telling you the game. This, I swear, man. But if you start start mastering yourself with some shit, and you start getting high up on the days of semen retention, or just NoFap in general, when you start getting high up on the days, then what's going to happen is, voila, now you're going to realize you're going to start using time to your benefit, and you're going to stop delaying it. I'm telling you the game. But yeah, man, other than that though, man, I feel like that's all it is. I'm talking that all of this I wanted to say and shit like that, man. It just because, like I said, man, recently I relapsed and shit like that, man. And like I said, man, one thing about, I told you, like I said in this video, every single time I relapse, I get disappointed. And I set myself up a punishment. So the punishment I'm setting myself up is I would no longer be making NoFap videos. If you want to check out some more NoFap videos, like I said, I'm doing a challenge for myself. Like, it was a 365-day challenge, and I was going to do it all the way to the year. And motherfucker, I relapsed on the 3rd day. But I'm still just basically like, basically point I'm trying to get across is, I'm gonna stop making NoFap content when it hits January 1st, 2024. I would no longer be making NoFap content for the rest of my damn life. I'm just gonna leave NoFap in the past. But but for the time being, if you want to check out some more NoFap content, man, you can go on the Visionary team, man. Real talk. You can honestly go on the Visionary team if you want to see some more NoFap content. And just trying to think of some other things I could talk about before I end this off, man. Because all right. So basically, I remember I was on Reddit one time, and good thing I brought this up. I was on Reddit one time, right? And basically, it was this person that was on Reddit. He said he was on NoFap for like 3 to 4 years, I believe. It's been like 2 years since I read that quote, Reddit post. But yeah, man. So he said it'd been like 2 to 3 years since he was or 3 to 4 years since he was on NoFap. And basically, in that 3 to 4 years, he became very successful. He had a book that was he had a book that he published, and basically it was very successful. Point I'm trying to get, and he had a whole lot of women that kept on trying to get with him and shit like that. This is what happens when you get high up on the days, my G. This is what happens. This is what happens when you are the greatest version that you could be. How do you become like? And I'm gonna say this one more time. What is the first step? What is the first step of you becoming the greatest version you could be? And I'm gonna say it again. The very first step of you becoming the greatest version you could be is to retain your damn sexual energy. That's gonna be the first step. And the reason for it being is because that's gonna give you the motivation. That's gonna give you the energy to do what the fuck it is that you need to do. I'm telling you the game. I know it's a whole lot of y'all. Right? Y'all probably work out all the time and shit like that, or y'all probably making money and shit like that, right? But at the end of the day, you are unsatisfied. But the reason as to why you're unsatisfied is because you're doing some funny ass shit behind closed doors. Yeah, you might be working out every single day, right? Yeah, it's true, you might be working out. At the end of the day, what else are you doing? You can't just be successful in one area and think that shit just gonna motherfucking get your mental right. No, you gotta be successful. You gotta be successful in a whole lot of other areas. If you successful in working out every single damn day, then you need to be successful in motherfucking doing NoFap every damn day. If you motherfucking successful in making money every single damn day, then you need to be successful in motherfucking doing NoFap every single damn day. Because what's going to happen is that's going to put you in balance. Right now, you are in balance, because I know it's, like I said, I know it's a whole lot of individuals that probably work out on a day-to-day basis, but you still unhappy with your life. But like I said, you still got some weird ass habits that you're doing. You just became disciplined. You became disciplined and motherfucking just doing you became disciplined and doing, just working out. And that's a very great thing, but you got to be disciplined in a whole lot of other areas and shit like that. You feel me? So, but yeah, man, other than that, I feel like I got my point across. Man. Trying to think of some other things I could talk about. Like I said, this is going to be my last NoFap. This is technically not a NoFap video. But this is gonna be like, like I said, I ain't gonna title that shit but real talk, man, I'm done making NoFap content, man. Because one thing about NoFap, man, I will admit, one thing about NoFap, you could get high up on the days and you can fall back to your old ways. And, it's just like when you do that, when I do that shit, man, I get very high up on the days, like 30 days, 50 days, and all that extracurricular ass shit. When I get high up on the days like that, man, and when I fall off, I get butthurt. Because you gotta think about it, man. Like I wasn't trying to do that shit, and on top of that, it's like damn, I'm saying all this real ass shit on these videos about why you should do NoFap, and then I motherfucking relapse. Like, come on, bro, fuck all of that shit. I'm telling you what it is, man. So you know, real talk, man. I ain't doing no more no fap videos out in this bitch. I'm telling you, man. Once it hit January 1st, 2024, that's the end of no fap videos. So, like I said, if you wanna watch some more no fap content, man, I highly suggest you go on the Visionary team. So, if you like this video, man, stay tuned for some more videos, and we out. Peace up.